We don't have to do the clap this time.
Dan. Yeah. I'm still going to do it.
Okay, here we go. From Rixey, this is All Staff. Welcome back to All Staff, episode 24.
In studio.
Face to face.
Face to face. Face off.
Face off. That might be the name of the episode.
But we also have another guest with us.
We also have a guest.
I'm here.
Because we're doing 2 episodes in one night for 2 of our video podcasts. Our only 2 video podcasts.
Yeah.
Sean, if you for some reason only watch All Staff and you're subscribed and you don't know who Sean is one of the co-hosts of Rixey's gaming and internet podcast, Debuff. So thanks for joining us, Sean.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to be here. I'm glad I was invited to the podcast. So
Hey, you're invited.
just happy to be here.
So,
I don't know what you guys talk about too often. I've only watched a couple episodes, and
that's
even
okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just letting you know.
it is what it is.
We talk about like it's
Let's start with
it's
our
super
normal-
meta. It's super meta.
Super meta, dude. It's so meta, dude. No.
So
why don't we start with the subscriber count and
Yeah.
all the details on that?
So I have it all written down here.
Yeah, I have the page pulled up as well.
So last episode, if you're just joining us for this episode, we keep a count of our subscribers, our uploads, and our video views. And so this week, compared to last week, Dan, was just atrocious.
Yeah,
as
it
far
wasn't
as
as good.
subscribers.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was gonna be popping.
No, because
No.
so last week,
Everyone's on vacation, dude. No one's watching YouTube this month.
we had we got 5 new subscribers, and then one of them unsubscribed, and it was 4.
Oh no.
But
Was one of your
this
friends,
week,
right? Did you find out?
no,
Who did
no,
it,
I
dude? I'll
checked.
kill him.
No, I checked. It wasn't one of them.
I'll kill him when I find him.
All right, we just need to cut that part out.
Well, we'll kill him. Yeah. So last week we ended the week with 61 subscribers. We had 589 video uploads in total. These are all totals, not per week additions. And we have had a total of 7,236 video views. As of this week, up until literally this morning,
Mm-hmm.
we had not gained a single subscriber.
And somehow we gained 2 today.
And today, I woke up, I checked YouTube Studio right away.
Yeah.
And it was like 62. And I thought my brain, like, you know when you look at a number so long that you don't expect it to change and then it changes and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, what happened?
It changed. It was 62. And I was like, that's great. And All Staff went up today. We usually record on Sundays. We're now recording on Friday just for this little special opportunity.
Yeah. Mason's going to be out of town for a week.
Yes.
Right.
So the schedule is going to be really weird the next 2 weeks because I'm gone and then Sean's gone. And so I'm not sure when this is going up. Ideally next Friday for you guys, whenever it comes out. But we got 2 subscribers today. We got another one sometime midday.
It's a win. Even
And
one
it
a
was
week
like-
is a win. I mean,
Because all I
honestly.
was thinking was like, Dan was driving up today and I was like, shit, dude, we aren't going to have any sub updates this week. Like that hurts so much.
Hey,
But
it
luckily,
is what it is. You know?
we got 2 subs today.
We got to do little things here and there as it goes. But, really, I've just been planning for this trip and hoping that the card idea will pan out at some point.
Yeah,
And,
we need to
we'll discuss that a
sit
little
down
bit.
and figure that out.
Yeah.
So uploads last week, like I said, we had 589 uploads. This week we have 611.
I don't know what that means. Uploads.
That means how many videos you've uploaded to your channel.
Oh, I thought you were saying this week. Like you uploaded that many videos.
No, that's why I said at the beginning, these are totals.
Total.
These are
Okay,
not
I'm sorry.
like for the week.
That's my bad, dude.
Dude, fuck
I won't
you.
let it
dude.
happen again.
So that means in between that day and this day, there's actually 21 videos.
Yeah.
I might be wrong.
Something like that.
I'm trying to do the math in my head, but
Our channel views are still up, though.
the channel views are
And
up.
so is our watch time. So that's a big thing also.
Everything seems to be green arrows.
Yeah.
which
Even
is,
if it's slight, as long as it stays green and we keep going up and we don't lose that momentum, I think that's going to be ideal.
yes, it's very important that we keep, like you said a week or two ago, that we keep seeing green.
Yeah.
We have not seen red yet,
Not
which
yet.
I'm
Let's
very
just pray.
scared about. But so those were our numbers this week. Oh, and video views. We ended as far as we're concerned now, we're at 7,446 views, which is 210 views this week. Pretty good.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Pretty good.
210.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
in total, across the
1
whole
week, yeah,
channel.
across all of our shows.
And yeah, so pretty good. Now, speaking of the Google Ads, Dan.
Yeah, I have that up too.
I have it up. Sean, if you'd like to look, you can. I'm just going to leave that right here. We're going to flip this up on the screen. So, again, we're getting a similar... These are all... There are some changes, but there are some things that have been consistently the same.
Yeah.
For the listeners cannot see the screen, this week we had 44.1 thousand impressions. We had 421 clicks. Our average cost per click was 45 cents, which is down
It's down
6 cents from last week.
So each week it goes down.
It goes down.
That's just interesting.
I wonder if that's because it's been on longer.
Maybe. I don't know. If that's the case, the longer the ad runs, the cheaper that the clicks would get. So would it make sense to...
Well, no, but because the cost per click means that... This means that we're either getting more clicks or no.
Well, can't you look at last week?
Well, yeah, this is the graph of
All
this
time?
graph
All time.
right here.
So you can't just change to a week's view?
we can see the CPM. Actually, here we go.
I don't know, dude. What do I fucking know anything
Dude, what
about
the
this
fuck
shit? I've never done this.
Well, so it doesn't matter.
I just work here.
So yeah, right, you're right. So the CPC went down 6 cents. That's huge. We spent in total so far $188. I'm sweating like a fucking pig. But one thing that you notice here, our click-through rate, it's almost at 1%.
Yeah, which is pretty big.
Which is up 0.1.
It's consistently going up,
0.11
It's-
up from last week.
It's almost like somehow maybe it shows more in the algorithm the longer it's up. It's the only thing I can really think of.
I don't know, because our AdWords include.
Well, what videos videos did we upload recently?
Well, so this is a Google ad. This is a paid ad for Google AdWords.
But if I type in a word,
so if you type in a word, these are
give me a word. Give me a word. Let me type it in.
These are AdWords.
I want to know them.
I'm gonna
Give me
pull
one.
them up.
I just want one.
Someone who demands discipline, especially in the
Shut the fuck up.
Who is doing
Siri?
that? That's Google.
I don't have Siri.
Google.
I don't think.
It
Oh,
ain't
dude, it's me. I said, give me a word. Because we were talking about Marinette. Martinet. Someone who demands discipline, especially in the armed forces. Well,
Fun
Okay.
fact for the day.
So
I did like that you reversed my
yeah, don't
El
say it.
Goog.
Yeah, don't say it. I reversed everyone's. So these are the AdWords that we're using. We're using Gamer Podcast, Gaming Podcast, Video Podcast, Top Podcast, Podcast Highlights, YouTube Podcast, Gaming Videos, Dance Film, Podcast Rixey, Coincidence Scream, Coincidence TikTok, Coincidence Video. And I added this week YouTube Poop
YouTube poop.
to
Big.
the search terms. So when somebody Googles this,
See,
there's a chance that it will come up.
I don't think you will see this.
If you
Sean.
click on one, Sean, we're gonna have to pay for it. So don't fucking.
I'm not.
Click
I
on
just
it.
want to see if I see it.
I don't think you'll see it also because you probably have a shitload of ad blockers.
I'll
on
fucking give you
computers.
45 cents.
Oh, yeah, you probably have ad blockers,
Yeah, you
I
have tons of ad
all right.
blockers.
All right, so-
I've listened to you talk.
Bro, I don't
about
want
all
your fucking
extensive
45
ass
cents,
ad
guy.
blockers, bro.
dude, I don't like to see any ads, and every time I come over here, that's all I fucking see.
apparently. But yeah, so we spent less per click this week, which is great, and
It's an improvement. That's
that's
what
an
matters.
improvement. And we had, I feel like, more clicks this week because we're closer to 1% click through rate. So that's great. I still feel the same way as I did last week and the weeks prior. This is not something that we're going to continue to do at this cost.
Yeah.
This is not.
It's not. There's no good payout.
This is
for
not
it.
helpful so far
Yeah.
to growing our channel.
Yeah.
Now,
I would
400
stop that tomorrow.
Well, so we made a pact on
To
like
let
the
it run
first
its
to let it
course.
run for 30 days.
How many days has it been?
It's been I think 3 or 4 weeks, 3 weeks. So it was like another week or so. But we're just doing it to see because our budget is $10 a day, and that is not we pay $10 and they do it. It's if people click on it up to $10, that's what you'll pay for. You pay per click, so there will be ads on there that people won't click, but it'll still be there. So we're actually getting kind of free advertising if they see it.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking fly, dude. So yeah, those are the ads.
Hey,
Again,
man,
probably
it's
won't
still-
continue to do it.
It's still in the green right now, and that's what matters.
It's going up. It's getting better over
yeah,
time.
yeah.
And that's
I mean, the
good.
clear channel analytics on the website it shows an obvious increase in views over time, and I mean the watch time even too, which will eventually lead to more subscribers. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good indication that things are going well. The Chugi video is still top views
Which
you
is
know,
nuts.
But you know why?
because people are still looking up what it means too.
Yeah. Well, but there's a second reason I think is all more important.
Why is that?
When people click on this ad,
True.
the video that pops up on our page
Is the
first
first one,
is
yeah.
Chugi.
Yeah.
And that gets like 10 or 12 views per day
Yeah.
because of this, I think. So I wonder when we stop this ad
Mm-hmm.
if our sub count stops going up. That's going to be
That'll be a good indication. Of
that'll
what's
be a
going
good
on.
indication because I don't know.
And right
you
now we
know?
have no gauge on it. I mean, Google, owns YouTube, but they don't. The platforms don't necessarily talk to each other like that.
They
explain.
should though, which I don't
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't understand why. We said this last week. Why are we not getting a metric for people who click through and ended up subscribing from a company that owns YouTube to not give us that metric?
Google has a really bad track record. Like I will say Apple does this really well where they will integrate all of their products into one.
Mhm.
And like they do it really well. Like FaceTime and
Yeah.
iMessage, it rings on all of your devices. But they're not in the same business space as Google for the most part.
Uh-huh.
But Google is very bad about their integration in between two products. So Chromebook and Android is getting there. Like I can text from my computer.
Yeah.
I can't place a phone call yet. I can't. But they are notoriously bad for exactly that, integrating two platforms in a way that's fucking meaningful. Like Google Hangouts, they're killing, which is fine. I used Hangouts. But you couldn't search in Hangouts. You had to go to Gmail
Yeah.
and type in:chat: and then the phrase you were looking for. And it would find it in every
absurd.
single, and it would just be like little tiny email messages in your inbox that were chat messages that you'd
Wow.
have to scroll through. Like,
Yeah.
That's insane.
sorry, it's in chat: whatever the word you're looking for is. But yeah, it's bullshit.
Well, listen up, Google, because you got some work to do.
Hey,
There,
yeah.
Google.
Hey there, Google. Yeah, so that's the ads, those are the subs. I'm trying to remember, if there's anything else going on this week.
I mean, you pumped out 21 videos this week. I mean,
It was a good week for clips. I
Yeah.
mean, Debuff had a lot of opportunities for clips this week. Short and long. That is one thing I wanted to talk about. So we talked about time to edit. We talked about, people's watch time on our channel is usually around
Attention
2 to
span.
3 minutes. What did I say?
I'm just saying they're
Yeah, well,
attention
you're right.
spans.
You're right. The reason that I think my brain was telling me to do clips over 10 minutes is for a reason that Sean understands as well, since he's like a fucking avid YouTube user. Yeah. YouTube, sometime in the past 6 or 7 years, realized that if somebody's watching a video that's over 10 minutes, we're going to keep them on the website longer. And so in turn, we are going to pay creators more money in advertising if the video is over 10 minutes. So there was this meme, I think it was like 2014 or 2016, where people were making videos that were 10 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah.
Because that was the ad limit.
Yeah.
For putting more ads and getting paid more.
Yeah.
And so I think subconsciously I was like, we got to make long clips.
But does it really matter anymore?
It does. It still does. But
I mean, I know obviously you upload an
can't-
hour-long video.
You can't throw an ad into a 3-minute video, really.
you can, but people are
But
like,
people
dude,
are pissed
fuck
off.
you.
Like, I don't want to watch it anymore.
They put in mid-rolls.
Yeah.
So
When I
I started,
I'd like
I
to
did clips
segue to
over
our
10.
sponsor,
yeah. Skillshare.
HelloFresh.
Yeah,
What was
one
the
day.
headphone one?
Raycons.
Raycons.
Raycons, yeah.
Yeah.
Those
They're really comfortable, dude.
things. So comfortable.
Please sponsor us.
I know. I'm just gonna
Sponsor us.
I'm gonna clip this and I'll put it in an email.
But it'll be 30 seconds,
Guys.
30-second clip.
we get 50 views a day. Okay, just give us like 10
50
cents.
Come on.
We're-
Every time we say Raycon, 5 cents.
Yeah, there you go. So the reason I bring all that up is I did that because 10-minute videos, 10+ minute videos are favored by the algorithm, because the longer that you watch a video on YouTube, the more likely you are to look in the recommended tab on the side and browse more on the website. Everything that I've learned from being a YouTube user is they want to keep you on the site. That's all they want to do. And so
I feel like
that's why I made 10-minute videos.
I feel like every episode of All Staff is just us trying to break the fucking YouTube code.
I know.
It's like the Da Vinci Code, man. Like, we're just trying to figure it out. So that
Dude,
we
it's
can
not
do
even a
all right.
code. The problem is, as Patrick said it, the algorithm does not see you yet. You guys don't get enough views to be seen by the algorithm. That's why these milestones are huge for us. 100 subs, and then 500 subs, and then 1,000 subs, because I think what happens is your videos get served up to more and more people. Dude, our impression, go to our reach and look at our
Yeah,
impression.
the reach is huge.
What is our impressions right
Impressions,
now? Like
just-
on average.
You guys are pretty impressive.
Yeah, but,
How impressive are we?
Over the past 28 days, it's only 18.5K.
Okay, out how many days?
28.
So 30 days.
That's 545 unique viewers. And that's a 3.3% click-through rate.
Well, so let me look up.
That's not a bad click-through.
3%?
Yeah, 3.3, yeah.
Yeah, that's standard. That's pretty much what we get.
But our impressions
Okay.
are up 45% from the last month.
Yes, that is the last month. Let's
Yeah.
go with the last 90 days. Yeah, but see, we're down in the last 90
in the
days.
last 90.
So here's the thing.
But we're up everywhere else.
average-
Besides impressions, we're up everywhere else.
Let's go the last 7 days. On average, we're getting.
We're down again. But up everywhere else. Like, it's interesting how the data kind of...
You can look at this if you want.
I thought this was confidential.
No,
No,
it's not.
no.
Fucking
Why do you think we
cares.
talk about it on a,
This is
on a
it's transparency.
public podcast?
Our average impressions per day right now is about 500 to 700. So
But get this, like,
impressive.
just in the past
no,
7
it's
days...
not though, dude. Because look
He's
at
just
this.
You
saying
keep
that
saying
because we keep
impressions.
saying impressions.
Oh, I was like,
No.
fuck you, dude.
But what I'm
Uh,
saying, though, is in the past 7 days, we've only had 4.4K impressions.
So this right here.
But
See this 110,000 February 9th, that was like the GameStop,
Yeah.
Stadia
Oh,
Doge
Jesus Christ.
video
Yeah. That
Okay.
one-
But in the past 7
in
days...
one day, and we got 300 views.
But those are impressions.
impressions, though. It comes past you.
Yeah, but does that, I mean, to me, when I go to Twitter, let's just equate it to my world a
Let's
little bit
equate
here.
it.
When I go to Twitter, I look at my favorites and retweets, right? Like someone liked it enough to push a button. And you can click the impressions view and it'll show you, 10,000 fucking people and you got 10 retweets, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't feel like in my personal opinion, and you guys may feel differently, but I don't feel like impressions really mean anything.
Because
Because I can type in
they
shit
don't.
ass fuck and something's gonna come up and
I know.
You know,
Okay, the
like-
reason you're right. I agree with you. What I'm saying is, the the more impressions we get, the more opportunities we
Yes.
have.
Okay. I won't disagree with you on
Yeah,
that.
and so if we had 110,000 impressions on that one day in February, a 3% click through of 110,000 is over 3,000 views.
And actually, in the last
But
7
now
days,
when we have 700 or 1,700, 3% of that is only what? 200?
yeah, something like that.
So like impressions are important.
I won't discredit them, but I don't know
To
that that
get
should be
to-
all that you look at. Like,
No, it's not.
in one day you got how many views did we get on that day?
Let me look.
So I was gonna say, in the past 7 days, we have
February 9th.
we only have 4.4K impressions.
326.
Okay, so was that our highest day, or is that other?
This is
spike?
this is Chugi.
Yeah, but we had less impressions that day.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say.
So it's like 50-50. It's like
Yeah.
sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't.
So that's what I was gonna say about the less impressions. The click through rate is higher when there's less impressions for some reason.
That's weird.
I think that's because
Because in the past 7 days, we had a 4% click through rate, but we only had 4.4K impressions.
a lower number is actually more close to the average,
True.
right? Because if you
True,
have a
true,
big
true.
sample size and you take a small, and then you have a small sample size and you still take small,
Yeah.
it scales.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
All I'm saying, this is all coming back to the fact that the algorithm is not serving up our video to that many people yet. This week alone was 4.4 thousand people swiped by our video, and 210 of them clicked on it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Maybe we just need
sorry,
better thumbnails,
309. Dude, our that's the thing. Our thumbnails are fire.
They
dude.
are
No,
nice.
I'm just
And-
teasing you, dude. You do a good job with that.
I'm not even upset. Like I get that. Like it's just not.
We need more of the gasping emoji in our thumbnails,
Can you believe they said that?
I don't know how to make that.
and
because
instantly regrets it.
Yeah. Did you watch that Drew video today?
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking good.
Drew Gooden, look him up. Link in the show notes.
Maybe we just need to be more clickbaity. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know that. I mean,
I don't want to be more.
I don't want to
clickbaity.
be
Yeah,
more clickbaity either.
I don't know. I feel like
Excuse me.
it's super, super hard to get into YouTubing unless you're in a very like niche market, like modding. You know, it's really easy to get into, like
Yeah.
because there's not many people doing it. Like Shank Mods and all of his like weird ass projects are insanely cool, and you know, there's only like a handful of people doing this, and then also on top of that, a handful of people doing it and making videos. So
Yeah, I think unfortunately, like I know I've said this a million times. I repeat myself every fucking week. I know we're making good shit. We're making quality. Our thumbnails are good. Our clips are good. We have a great upload.
We just gotta keep digging our way out of the hole.
We're still, we're just,
No, yeah.
we're gonna keep going. But
We're just in the YouTube hole right now.
like, the thing is I don't want to be any more clickbaity because we're riding a very fine
we
line.
are very close.
We are close to being clickbait, and I don't want to be clickbait because I truly believe, and I think you would agree with this. Channels on YouTube succeed because they're good.
Yeah.
They don't succeed because of the camera that you use, because of the type of how funny you are, or whatever it is, or how good of an editor you are. Like, I've seen so many channels that do the bare minimum, but if the content's good, the content's good. I mean, look at a Donkey thumbnail. When's the last time he clickbaited?
no, I mean,
Do you know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, like, I feel like
He's very deadpan about his thumbnails.
yeah, which is like partially, I think maybe what gets him like I don't know. I think he had a large following pretty quickly. Like I've not been following him since the beginning, but
That's not because his video editing was good.
no, but I think his personality is funny.
He's funny.
And you know, I think we're all pretty funny guys. Like I'm not gonna say I'm Donkey, but or you're donkey or you're donkey. Like he's
Dude,
funny
I'm
as shit.
I'm done.
You're donkey.
I'm done.
But I feel like we have a good like Debuff has our
Banter.
yeah, but I'm thinking of like
Synergy.
what synergy. There we go. What brings us all together?
That's why you keep me
Synergy.
here.
Yeah. I feel like that is
Namaste.
it's a good vibe, but people just haven't like clicked it yet,
Caught on,
right?
yeah.
Like
That's why we need more impressions.
yeah, well, okay, that's but an
No,
impression
you're right.
doesn't
You're
give
absolutely
you
right. It doesn't give you views.
no, but it doesn't give you they don't get the an impression of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why I don't want to be clickbaity. I want to be. I think our thumbnails are solid and they are straight to the point.
Yeah, I don't think. you need to
And
change
I
those
spend a
at all.
lot of time making them.
Yeah, I hope you
visually.
know
Honestly, they're
pulling your
fucking-
leg on that one.
No, I
beautiful.
know, but visually interesting.
Yeah.
Like I try to use fonts that people fuck with. I
Yeah.
try not to use like impact and like Times New Roman or
Dude,
like
why not? Just
like dude. There's so many people
sans,
that
bro.
just make fucking shit thumbnails. Like I put a lot of fucking effort into it, and I know that people resonate with that. It's just a matter of time.
But for this clip, where you talk about shit thumbnails, you should make a shit thumbnail for that clip.
Just a picture of poop.
I'll
Use the
just-
same one that you use for the what is a YouTube poop.
Yeah, I'll just use that one. No, I don't know. I mean, I feel like at some point it's going to start to snowball hard, and people
Yeah.
are going to be like, how have I not heard of you guys? People are going to say that. I really feel that way
Well, we can
because we
hope.
make good shit.
Yeah.
We shoot in 4K.
4K, guys. 4K.
4K.
We're trying. We're trying.
Or tray. What else?
I
Do
mean,
you have any questions for
Yeah.
us as
About,
a
like-
as an employee, as an unpaid intern?
I mean, I don't know, man. I think like Dan said, we're in a rut. Like that's all it is. And I think just pushing through it is. I mean, everyone started at this point, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, all it takes, like you've said, is one good video. And whenever I find a new YouTuber, I will binge their content.
Me too.
And I know me and him are a little different than most people who view YouTube, but like when I found Wilburger, like I watched every video he had uploaded.
Yeah.
Same thing with Donkey. I've pretty much seen all of his videos. But at that point, they're so big already, and they've already uploaded a million things that it's endless content for me.
yeah, and that's how you've heard of them because
Yeah.
they've already gotten big and stuff.
Surprise werewolf attack.
Should have expected this.
Yeah.
Let's go, Master Chief.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're right. Here's why I think we talk about it so much. One reason is because we want to be transparent and we want to have a log for when we do actually start doing well.
Yeah.
To be like, that's what it was like to fucking eat shit on YouTube and
Yeah.
not get any views.
I mean,
And this is all we talked about, and we couldn't talk about shows.
Because we didn't have money to fucking pay people, and like we didn't have this and we didn't have that.
Exactly.
And the second reason is because I know all the things that we want to do, and I want to have an audience to do them for. And so, like t-shirts, like stickers, like Spotify playlists, like segments, like people emailing us with fucked up videos that they want us to watch, like shit like that, like people adding to the shows.
Yeah.
Like that is what I'm so ready for.
I just feel like I almost wish we could talk to a YouTuber who is famous and be like, how long did you do this for?
that might be in the works.
Yeah, well, we're trying to talk to this guy, that Patrick guy. Did you see those clips? This guy with 129K subs
Not just
commented
him,
on our video.
not just him, but also another dude.
This is a clip from last week. Patrick Boyle commented. This guy, he's a finance YouTuber. He has like
Real nice guy.
yeah, there he is. He's got 129K subs. Because we were like, dude, why aren't we
Looking
growing?
forward to seeing the channel take off. Might be totally wrongly advertising is something that a friend told me, by the way.
Yeah.
A good book on growing
We
a
went
YouTube
all-
channel.
we
Yeah, I'm
went
sorry.
through all that.
Okay, well,
He commented on another
I didn't
clip,
do it.
and we turned that clip into a clip.
Yeah.
And we clipped the clip. Just clip.
You always clip the clip of the clip.
So what the fuck did he comment on then?
You exhibit
He
it.
commented on complaining about slow growth on YouTube. It's that one on the far right. And
We complain.
Yeah.
They're doing a great job. Did he sub?
he's been subbed.
Yeah, he's been so
What the fuck?
for a minute. I want to get him on to
Dude,
talk.
why have we not? Dude, this is a long comment.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Why did we not? Why did you not tell me about this? I don't think you told me about this.
Well, it's because it was about our
because we
business.
spent like 15 minutes about it on All
Yeah.
Staff.
Okay, well, sorry I didn't watch it.
It's okay.
What the fuck?
My bad,
Sean?
dude.
But he basically said like, you guys are doing good shit. You're making quality shit. Just, buckle down. You'll get there.
I'm a fucking piece of shit employee. Apparently, I don't.
No, dude.
I mean, I guess people who work at McDonald's probably don't eat McDonald's very often,
No,
right?
probably not.
Right. You don't shit where you eat, man.
I mean, I get it. I watch every clip, but that's because
You have
I have
to.
a hand in it.
You have to watch
Yeah.
them.
I have to.
Literally.
Well, I'm saying when it comes up on YouTube, I open it up, I watch it, I make sure there's no
Get a
fuck
little view,
ups,
get a little view.
and I hit a thumbs up
Yeah.
because I'm like, yo, this was good. Who made this?
Shut the fuck up.
No, but he said very nice things.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is a well thought out comment, which is impressive. Like, it's impressive, and this should be another clip, and maybe he'll comment on that one too.
Oh, he already did. On another
did.
clip.
No,
That's
this
the
one
first-
we're in right
oh.
now. We're
Oh, we're
in the
doing
clip
another
right
one.
now, dude.
We're doing another one with him.
Sean from Debuff talking about the clip about the clip from Patrick Bullock's comment.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that's pretty interesting,
A tweet in a LinkedIn post in a tweet.
dude. Exactly that.
No, but yeah, I think that we're gonna look back at these days and we're gonna be like, remember when it was so simple?
Remember when we were poor?
Yeah, remember when we didn't have monetization? See, that's something I've thought about. We have a couple more minutes. I want to talk about it really
Yeah.
briefly because I don't want to run to like 40 minutes on another
Yeah,
episode.
Yeah,
I can't even see the time.
We do half hour all staff
yeah.
episodes.
We do it a little shorter.
I wonder, because I haven't really thought about this, is YouTube actually going to monetize our videos when we have that option? Because YouTube will demonetize your videos for very small things, like saying the curse word too early.
And so
What do you think?
I think that
I think we'll be good with the clips.
possibly, yes, the clips, but also I think that if we were to get big enough that where we're looking to be monetized, that
man.
Raycon will sponsor us.
Like, dude, I said Voodoo Ranger last week.
Again,
Yeah, I mean, like
Raycon.
that
Look us up.
they sponsored fucking Funhouse,
I know. That's
Yeah.
the only time I've seen them sponsor.
and that's what I'm saying. Like I mean, Funhouse is huge, but
They're huge.
and they're owned by Rooster Teeth, which is even huger,
Probably helping them.
Huger?
Like
even huger.
Even huger.
using making contracts for that ad.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I think we will definitely get demonetized on a couple videos, like absolutely. But I would say that we probably have a chance of at least making some money from our original content, and then I think if we're big enough, that sponsors would, like, even if it's one,
Yes.
even if it's one podcast that took off, could you not? Like, I mean, I don't know
We
what the
have
contracts
reached
look
out
like.
to sponsors before.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, if say it is
Say
New
Debuff
Belgium,
takes off.
Debuff takes off, or Frameform takes off,
We start getting 50K like views a week.
could you not maybe potentially use that sponsorship in all of your videos?
Yeah, well, so
It'll
that's
all depend on
been
the
a part of
contract.
our pitch is like, you can advertise on this many shows, which equals up to this many potential views per week. But I think you're right. I think AdSense will be a part of it,
Yeah,
but the in-video sponsors, dude, YMH, we watched a clip last week about Garth Brooks.
yeah,
In that episode alone, which is usually, they do like 2.5 hour podcasts. Dude, they do 2 mid-rolls, spoken sponsorships like Skillshare or, ExpressVPN
yeah.
every 20 minutes.
Well, I mean, even
and
think
it's a
of-
different company. That I wouldn't be surprised if they were making like 50 or
gotta
60K
think
per
all of-
episode on sponsors alone.
And it's not just the monetization off of YouTube too. So we could also do ads for, all of the
Audio
audio
only.
content.
yeah.
And honestly, I listen to a lot of podcasts that are pretty fucking raunchy sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
And I mean,
They
they're
still have 'em.
if you look at
monetized.
Reply All, man, they'll upload a half-hour video and there'll be 2 commercial breaks.
they got canceled.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're back on now.
They're
kind
back
They're
of.
on.
still canceled technically.
I mean, yes and no, but at the same time,
I don't know how long that's been in front of me, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it in
okay.
front of the camera? Len?
A little bit. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
Shit, my bad.
It doesn't matter. It was. I just noticed it, so you must have just
I'm
pushed.
fucking up, boys.
What? Who was advertising on Reply All?
dude,
like
I
Robin
straight up
Hood.
skipped them.
Or fucking
Yeah, I do too.
Acorn, dude.
Yeah,
It's
I
always
mean,
Acorn, Robin Hood, or fucking Quip.
I do feel. I mean, I don't want to get in a tangent here. I do feel.
Boom.
I do
That's
feel
their odd
shitty
music.
about what happened there. I still miss the old Reply All. I'm enjoying the new one, but I know this isn't about this.
I haven't listened yet since their.
We'll talk about that.
Since their
We'll talk about that a little
cancellation.
later
We'll
on.
take it offline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We'll take it
just-
offline, and then we'll bring it back.
A lot of
online
this
again.
conversation is going to continue in Debuff. If you enjoyed this episode of All Staff, thank you.
And Steve will be here.
If it hasn't already come out, stick around for the Debuff episode, which will be episode 74.
74.
So if you want to see all of us again, including Steve, Dan's actually going to sit here for that
I'm
episode.
gonna be moving. I'm gonna be cuddling with the boys.
But
over
we're running over time, so we can finish that conversation.
I mean, we don't need to, but I'm
there.
just
No, we
saying.
will.
No, it's all right.
We fucking will, Sean.
But we
It
want
wasn't on
to
my list of things to talk about.
we
it's
wanna
on my
thank-
list now.
thank Sean
Aw,
for being on All Staff.
Yeah,
thanks,
man.
guys.
Thanks.
It was a pleasure.
And
I'm glad
we
I
also,
invited you.
We also want to, say thank you to Dan for driving 14 hours,
Of course.
not to do only the podcast.
what I do.
He has he has a life,
You got other things to do.
but he's here, and
But it's definitely something I wanted to do, and I'm glad I could.
I'm glad we're face to face.
Miss everybody, man. Face off.
Face off.
I thought you were
But
just
if you
going
guys,
to visit.
you listening at home, you watching on YouTube, click that fucking subscribe button, slam that fucking like button, fucking just break your keyboard and comment, dude. Just fucking slam it. I don't
Just
care.
break it, fam.
But
Don't-
hit us up too. Any point in time, we'll respond to you. We'll talk to you. We love you. We don't care who you are. Poor, rich, young, old, talk to us. It's Dan or Mason at Rixey.co. Hit us up anytime. Any fucking time.
Leave a comment, like, subscribe.
Don't break your keyboard if it's nice.
Yeah. Only
but
if it's
also,
like a
it's,
shitty Logitech.
we don't need any more e-waste.
Like a really old one.
Big thanks to Sean for joining us on All Staff. Big thanks to Dan for being in studio.
Always.
Thank you for listening, liking, subscribing, viewing. If you want to hear more of the conversation, check out Debuff episode 74. Thanks a lot. See ya.
Deuce.
All Staff is a production of Rixey. If you want to keep up with all things Rixey, follow us on Instagram at rixey.co. That's RIXEY.co. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave us a review and rate the show. It really helps out.